Alright, we are on the section called Listing Action Plans without Pro, and basically without action plans. The system does not actually have action plans in there at this point. Rumor is they may be adding them, which will make this easier. But there is actually a way you can really create your own action plans within the system right now. It just takes a little tweaking of a marketing plan and you are set. So you can actually take a listing plan where you have this on paper, where you may be filling this out by hand and making sure, yes, I've done that. Well, it's time to automate it and make it automatically just remind me of these things when these things are due. This is just a very basic, simple little action plan. It's 26 steps, but it covers 180 days. And fill out the packet. And then I put how many days from the launch of the plan is that due. Turn in the photos, turn in the packet to the office, turn in the photos to the office, lockbox, sign install, register the lockbox, realtor.com upgrade, so on and so forth. I've got 1 week call in here, a 2 week call, 15-day market review and price reduction for price reduction, and then 3 week call to the seller, and then we've got a 30-day price reduction review. There's no need for me to keep a thing that I have to look at every day on paper and see, oh, do I need to do anything? This system, if you put it in place, it'll just alert you, say it's time to do this, it's time to do that. So all you need to do is just set this up once, and then let's say you come up with some new ideas, you can add stuff to it at any time. All we need to do is get the foundation of the plan built, and this is just for a listing. You can do many different types of action plans out there for yourself. You can do stuff for your personal life. If you have action plans of, I need to do this, and this when something happens, you just launch the plan and it'll automatically tell you what to do. And this system's going to email you when these things are due. So you write in your email, you won't even have to check anything else. It'll tell you when it's due. So let's go into the eEdge system. And I'm just going to show you how cool this is once you have this set up. So now I'm just going to go in and I am going to view my contacts. The first thing you're going to want to do is in your manage groups is create a group called listing action plan. We want to have a group because we're going to attach this action plan to that group. Because what we're actually doing is, since they don't have this in place, we might as well find a way to make it happen with what they have in place, and this actually does work. So now all I have to do is add a contact at any time, and I'm going to do 123 Anywhere Drive, Rochester, Minnesota. So what I'm doing is, for the name of the client, I'm putting in the address, because when the events are due, it's going to email me that address and what is to be done. So I need to have that in the name field because that's what gets emailed to me. So I have that, and then I go down. I'm going to put this as inactive for the status. And then inactive doesn't turn off any campaigns. It just lets you know that this person's not actively buying, since we're tricking the system here and we're making an action plan. And then I've put in phone number. I don't need anything for the email. I'm just going to put in test email 33@gmail.com. Put that in. And then all I have to do is hit save. And it creates the contact. And then I go all the way down to the groups. Add group. And I do a listing action plan, and then I hit the add button. And now that action plan that I have set up is going to take effect, and everything on the action plan is a to-do for me. There's nothing that goes to the client, so this email address does not even matter, but the system requires it, so we just put in a false email address. So now I'm set. That property address is going to tell me everything that's due on my action plan for a listing. So it's automated. It's going to come right to my email every single day something is due. So how do we get that set up? So once we go into create marketing, we've got our group created. We go into create marketing, and I am just going to use the simple, I'm going to take an 8x8. What I'm going to do is I'm going to convert it into a to-do list for me. And 8x8 for buyers. And it'll bring me to the campaign, and it's emails and phone calls, but we're going to turn all that off. We're going to select it. I'm going to go my personal listing action plan. And then I hit next. And again, this is crucial. You don't want to attach it, you want to attach the group to this. And it's not on the first page, it's probably on my second page. There it is, listing action plan. And I attach that to it. And then I hit save. So now every time I put an address, allegedly, I mean it's really the person, but it's going to be the address, onto the group, it's going to launch this action plan, marketing plan, but we're converting it to an action plan. So just 1 second here.